Hey guys, this is part 2 of trading options course on TD Ameritrade. Quick recap, I'm in the process of transferring brokerages, and in order for TD Ameritrade to let me trade spreads, they need me to complete this course. So I am taking it and walking through the quizzes for my own benefit and hopefully for your own benefit if you want to go with TD and eventually do more advanced levels option trading. So as you can see, I've already taken it once. I got 86%. Let's try to beat it, and I will just walk you through the questions and explain my reasoning. Here we go. Let's say you've sold a call with a 55 strike. At what prices do you have a high risk of being assigned select all that apply? If I've sold a call, that means I'm bearish on this position. I don't want it to go over 55. So if it goes over 55, I'd have a high risk of being assigned 55.01, 56. A trader wants to buy a put with the highest likelihood of expiring in the money. Which strike should she select? So if I want to buy a put is a bearish position. I wanted it to be as low as possible. So 172.5. Sorry, if I'm buying a put that we want to expire in the money, we want it to be as high as possible. Put gives us the option of selling it at a higher price. So 185 is definitely our best chance of expiring in the money. So sorry, 185 would be the correct answer. If a 62 strike put expires when the underlying price is at $65, who is likely to profit on the trade? Definitely the put seller. The put buyer wanted it to stay below 61 so they could still sell their stock at $62. If it goes over, then it's totally out of the money, and the person that sold the put at that strike point gets to keep their premium. So the put seller wins in this scenario. Which of the following options would likely have the highest premium? In the money, options always have the highest premium. That is what you are paying more for, that it's already in the money. A trader wants to buy a call with the highest likelihood of expiring in the money. Which strike should he select? So if you're buying a call, generally the lower the strike point, the more likelihood you are going to expire in the money, because you want the option of buying it cheaply. So whatever the cheapest price here is, that is the one he should select. Let's say a trader sold a 35 strike put option on XYZ for 75 cents or $75 total when XYZ was trading at $37. XYZ is now trading at $34.50. How much intrinsic value does this put option have? So we sold 35 strike, selling put. That's a bullish position. You want it to go up. Now it's at 34.50. So this is below his strike point. That means this contract is going to get called. If it was expiring soon, it'd be called because they'd want to sell it to him at $35. But that's not the question. The question is, how much intrinsic value does this option have? I believe it's just the difference between this strike and what it's trading at. There's intrinsic value to the buyer. Okay, I'm not sure if my explanation was correct, but maybe it was. Let's say XYZ is currently trading at $31. If you wanted to purchase an out of the money call, what strike would you choose? Out of the money would just be anything higher than this. Anything below it would be in the money. If a 54 strike call expires when the underlying price is at $52, who benefits from the trade? So if I bought this call and it's at $52, I definitely don't benefit, because I thought $54 was a steal, like a good price, but now it's at $52. So that coupon to buy at $54 is totally worthless. Definitely the seller is the one getting the better end of the deal, because he sold a call to the buyer and it has no value. If you sold a put option with a 50 strike, which of the following prices of the underlying stock at expiration would be the most favorable outcome for you? So if I'm selling a put option, I am bullish. I want it to go up. So anything above 50 would be a favorable outcome to me, because then that means it is out of the money for the buyer. A trader wants to buy a call with the highest likelihood of expiring in the money. Which strike should he select? So again, when you're buying a call that you want to be in the money, you want to buy a very low call. The lower the strike point is, the more in the money it will be, because buying calls are all about getting a coupon to buy something more cheaply. So whatever the lowest number here is, I don't even need to look at that. It's super small. Let me see. There we go. Okay. Let's say a trader bought a 90 strike call option on XYZ for $3.50 when XYZ was trading at $89. XYZ is now trading at $93. How much intrinsic value does this option have? Intrinsic value is just the difference between the strike call option and what it's now trading at. So I believe the answer is $3. A trader wants to buy a put with the lowest likelihood of expiring out of the money. Which strike should he select? So when you're buying a put, that is a bearish play. You want it to be lower. You want it to go down. So you want to buy actually the highest strike price. The opposite of buying a call, which you want to be in the money. But a trader wants to buy a put with the lowest likelihood of expiring out of the money. Yeah, so the higher it is, that means any of these price points, it would still be in the money. And they want the lowest likelihood of expiring out of the money, so it means the highest likelihood of expiring in the money. Words can be pretty complicated, so the answer should be 39. A trader wants to sell a call with the lowest likelihood of expiring in the money. Which strike should she select? That's cool. A female trader. I haven't seen that in these quizzes before. If you are selling a call, that is a bearish proposition. You want the stock to go lower. And because you're selling it, you don't want it to be in the money. You want it to expire worthless. So the strike point you should select is definitely the highest amount. If you have a coupon for this stock at $20, that's going to be very valuable. But if your coupon is, hey, do you want to buy it for $39? Less valuable. So it's a less chance that the buyer will need to execute it. Which of the following options has the greatest risk of assignment? Out of the money options. Sorry, the right answer is in the money. Little bit of a brain fart. If it's in the money, it's on its way of getting assigned. Out of the money means it's expiring worthless. Apologies. What typically happens when interest rates rise? I'm not sure about this. I want to say call premiums rise. And then if call premiums rise, the opposite would be true for puts. So premiums wouldn't rise per se, but put premiums would fall. Okay, I logicked my way through that. I feel very Holmesian right now because I had no idea if that was the right answer. Given this, okay, here we go. Now it's time to do some math. Original premium is $1.95. When it increases by its first dollar, that's what delta is. So a $1 increase, this option will increase by 31 cents. Was 31 cents. And then the second dollar increase it makes, that's what gamma is for. That is delta plus gamma. Okay, so again, my mistake. This should be 0.11, not 11. Yeah, obviously that's not right. but the right answer is 2.55. I just didn't type the right thing. So it's 1.95 plus the delta 0.31 plus the delta plus the gamma 0.31 plus 0.11 minus the theta times the 3 days, so minus 0.15 plus the vega because the implied volatility increased by 1%. So the correct answer is 2.55. Which of the following options has intrinsic value at expiration that's in the money options? Let's say a trader bought a 54 strike call option on XYZ for $2 when XYZ was trading at $53. XYZ is now trading at $55.50. How much intrinsic value does this option have? And the intrinsic value would be the difference between the strike and what it's now trading at. So $1.50. A buyer must exercise his option to close the trade. That's false. You could sell your option. Which of the following positions can benefit from the market going up? You buy a call, long call, and a short put. Which statement best describes the rights or obligations of a put option seller before expiration? The seller doesn't have the right to sell or the right to buy. They are obligated because they made money. So it's one of these two. They're obligated to buy the underlying option. They have nothing to sell. Given this information, what would be the new premium if the underlying security increased by $2 within a few hours? So if the underlying security increased by $2, theta doesn't matter, vega doesn't matter because there's no implied volatility change, which is what vega is tied to, and there's no time decay because theta works by days. So $2, we just have to deal with delta and gamma. The first dollar move would result in original premium plus delta. So 2.05 plus 0.34 is 2.39. And then the second $1 move would be delta plus gamma. So 0.39 plus 0.34 plus 0.19. And the answer should be 2.92. Hopefully we got it right this time. I'm literally crossing my fingers because I don't want to embarrass myself again, thank God. Okay. Which of the following positions can benefit from the market going down? Selling a call and buying a put. When you are buying a put, you have a contract that gives you the option to sell shares at a certain price, and it's a higher price generally. So whatever your strike price is, let's say it's $85, that contract will gain in value if the market starts going down. If it's $82, if it's $70, if it's $65, your ability to sell it at $85 becomes that much more valuable. And when you're selling a call, you also want the market to go down because you sold someone the right to buy shares for a very cheap price, let's say $50. If the market goes under $50, then the option holder will never need to buy your shares because you can just buy it from the market for much cheaper. So whatever premium you got for the short call, it's yours to keep. It's never going to get executed. You have a short put position with a 38 strike. At which of these stock prices would you likely be assigned at expiration? So I sold a put with a 38 strike. Selling put, bullish. I want it to go up. If it's going down, then I will likely be assigned, which is no bien. So anything under 38. Let's say XYZ is currently trading at $55. If you wanted to buy a call with intrinsic value, what strike price would you choose? Buying a call, I want a coupon that's worth something. So a coupon that's more expensive than the item itself is obviously worthless. So I want it to be something cheaper than $55, and then that has value, intrinsic value. Let's say XYZ is currently trading at $45. If you wanted to purchase And at the money put, what strike would you choose? At the money means it's just at the money. It's not more or less. It's at the money. 45, 45. Which of the following factors are not relevant at expiration? Select all that apply. Implied volatility is not a thing anymore. Time doesn't matter anymore. There's zero time. So the only things that matter are strike price and price of the underlying. Let's say XYZ is currently trading at $45. If you wanted to purchase an out of the money put, what strike would you choose? And in the money put would be anything over $45. So me wanting to buy a put means I want the option to sell it at a certain price. So, if I'm a seller, I want to get a good high price on it. If it was $47, that would be in the money, because even if the stock is at $45, I could still sell it at $47, versus if I'm buying a put that is at $43, then it's worthless. It's out of the money because I'm not going to sell it at $43 if it's currently trading at $45. So this is the right answer. Let's say a trader sold a 71 strike call option on XYZ for $1.50 when XYZ was trading at $70. XYZ is now trading at $70. How much intrinsic value does this option have? Now this is interesting. So the answer is 0, because I sold a call option at 71. If it's trading at $70, this is below my call strike point. So this call option is worthless. A call is supposed to be a coupon, but it's already trading cheaper than my coupon. A trader wants to sell a put with the highest likelihood of expiring out of the money. Which strike should she select? Again, selling a put, a bullish proposition. I want it to go up. I'm having a minor brain freeze from answering all these questions. It's just simple logic, but it can get pretty tiring in my head. The answer should be at the lowest strike point. I can't even explain it right now. I'm pretty exhausted from taking this test. I just know that it's right. I don't have the strength to explain it. I'm just repeating myself. But yeah, that is the exam. And yes, we actually improved 90%. I'm really proud of myself. I'm still having trouble explaining things while taking the test, but this is definitely an improvement. If this is helpful, please let me know. There are still 4 segments left, I believe, and even though it's been very tiring, it's been very, very helpful to go through these basics and really, really making me think about the wordings and what matters and what doesn't. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.